Greetings, guys. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Monette, and this is my channel, Evolve with Monette. I'm so happy to have you joining me here today. Long time no see, right? So I wanted to jump right into the video. For those of you that are new here, welcome. I'm a professional intuitive empath, and I want to talk about narcissistic abuse. I literally just got off the phone with a client who it concerned me because what I heard was the beginning of a devaluing stage that was happening as a very malignant narc was starting to train her on how to behave and how to treat him. And they're only a couple months into the relationship, but I heard all the warning signs that those of us here on this channel or on this platform know, which is abuse, vicious abuse. He did a lot of gaslighting with her as he was working through training her on how to receive and honor or take in his treatment. He did a lot of gaslighting, and he did a lot of manipulation. And one of the things he said to her that caught me that I wanted to share with you here, of course anonymously, is that he said to her, and I did ask her if I could share part of her story, and I pointed her to some resources, of course, where she could start to get some of the help that she will need. But one of the things he said to her was that she must be a psychopath because she was conflict avoidant during his barrage and his yelling and his screeching at her. And because she took the path of least resistance, as most of us will if we come from traumatic backgrounds and abuse, and she didn't yell back, he said, "You would be the type to kill me in my sleep because you're so quiet." And then to further the gaslighting, he spoke on the phone to his brother. Have you guys ever had any triangulation like that where someone's talking about you while you're there in front of you? That's always a delight. He spoke on the phone to her brother, and he said to his brother rather, I'm really impressed with fill in the blank, her name, because she didn't even make a sound while I was yelling at her. She was very, very quiet. And he volleyed that with then telling her that she was a woman of no worth and ill repute. Wow, even my beau didn't like that. A woman of no worth and ill repute, and that she didn't deserve anything good in her life, but she was both crazy for not reacting and worthwhile for not reacting, and a good woman and a bad woman. You cannot win with a narcissist, and this one specifically is a malignant narcissist. And I was listening to her talk and pleading with her to let this be, especially since they're only a couple months into the relationship, let this be it. Like, move away now, because I could see for her in the future that all that she was going to get was continued soul crushing experiences where he repeatedly devalued her, he repeated the pattern, discarded her, cast her aside. And it broke my heart for her because I knew that she was in the beginning of something that a lot of us have got through. A lot of us have escaped from that kind of abuse, and we know what it is. And I just wanted to pop on here real quick while it was still fresh in my mind that this behavior of a narcissist is not only maddening, and I'll connect a few videos below from some of the experts here on YouTube about that kind of gaslighting technique, but it was so textbook. You are not good enough because you didn't yell back. You're a psychopath because you didn't yell back, and you're also good. He said to the brother, she'll make a good woman and a good wife maybe someday if we can whip her into shape because she was quiet while I abused her. These narcs are demons. They are literally possessed people. The inhumanity that he has foisted upon her already broke my heart. But even more so, any empath or divine feminine watching that's been on this journey, I'm going to ask you to pray for her. We'll call her Sweet Pea. Pray for Sweet Pea. Because, unfortunately, I believe she's in the beginning of a cycle that she will stay in for far longer than she should ever, and far longer than she thinks she will. But I thought it was interesting intel. If you are in a relationship where that kind of gaslighting is happening, yes, you are being gaslit. You are being trained to think that you are crazy and that what you see and what you feel and how you react are all invalid ways of coping. And what we do when we're in these relationships is we do in fact cope. And that's what she was doing. She was coping. Pray for Sweet Pea. And pay attention if you're in a situation with someone that's lying right to your face and or manipulating you right to your face to get their perception of reality to become yours. It's a dangerous game, and it's one that they love to play, and you have to be super careful, because even the most intelligent amongst us have succumbed to the machinations of a narcissist. So take your heart in your hand, educate yourself, and know that you not only deserve straightforward communication, you are worth it. And if you stay with a narcissist, they will do everything they can to erode that sense of worth. Okay? Heads up, guys. Thank you for joining me for this little quick public service announcement. She's on my heart. So I'll be back with more information, and come back and join me. We'll continue to evolve together.